Alright guys, my Camaro was pushed all the way back. As you can see, the truck is gone. No car, no truck. And that because I got this thing. This is a 2005 C6 Corvette. And yes, it's manual. Gotta be manual. Been driving it. Wait for this car to pass. Been driving it for the past week, and it's been treating me good. Got some nice Corsa exhaust. It's not too loud. I think I want to put some cutouts to make it a little bit louder when I want to and quiet it down when I need to. It's not perfect. And the headlights are faded. I'm gonna have to either change the lenses or swap them out to the new ones, newer style. The bumper be raising up. The clips inside broke. There's a clips over here and here, and they broke off. What else is wrong with it? Interior is pretty immaculate, just little scratches and scuffs and stuff. The top works completely fine, nice and good. It does have a crack in the fiberglass on the trunk area. I don't know if that's common or not, but that part's cracked. Other than that, really clean. I'm gonna check underneath. Haven't really been able to see underneath because it's so low. It's so low that my quick jacks barely even fit under it. So I'm gonna have to raise it a little bit. I don't know if this is stock height or not. I can barely fit 2 fingers in. I want to be able to, finger it. Got ZR1 rims. These aren't straight from the ZR1, these are replicas. And put some nittos on it, so they grip pretty good. It still breaks loose if you really want to push it. But yeah, I'm gonna raise the car up, check underneath, see what we got. Got it raised up. It's the first time I'm going underneath this thing, so surprises and other things. Just real reaction. First thing, I don't know if that's supposed to be like that or covered. Looks like we got a little bit of leak somewhere, seepage. Got a little bit of leak from the oil pan. Probably just from the drain plug. Yeah, it's from the drain plug. Keep going back. Also from the drain plug. I don't know if that's supposed to be like that. I don't know if this is supposed to be like that. Put my finger in there. Got the exhaust, H pipe. Just swap it out for an X pipe. No bolts missing. Damn, I got this thing raised up all the way and it's still pretty tight in here. Got the 6-speed, also a little bit of seepage. This seal. Maybe I could have that seal replaced when I do a clutch. Hopefully not anytime soon. Oh, this guy also included the skip shift, the 1-4 skip shift, so that's cool. see anything else really wrong. No other leaks, just a little bit of seepage. Pretty good. I got the Corvette exhaust. Those look good. Thinking of putting some cutouts right here. See, that's a common area. People just put cutouts coming out to right here and having it dumped down. Yeah. Other than that, looks good. Suspension looks good. Oh no, the shocks are leaking. Oh, damn. That's a problem because these are magnetic ride. So those are pretty expensive. Like $500 to $600 each. So I'm gonna have to look into those. Tires still got good. The brakes are squealing in the front, so I've got to replace the little pads. All I'm gonna do is replace the pads because I want to upgrade to the Z06 brake calipers, 6-piston, 4-piston rear. Other than that, suspension is tight. I guess that's my only two problems. A little bit of seepage from the tranny. And my shocks I'm gonna have to replace soon. Which sucks. At least the job is pretty easy on this car. It's not that difficult. Just a couple of bolts and wires. Don't even have to take apart the interior. Everything's underneath pretty much. And then I guess that's it, really. It's not too bad. Not too bad at all for almost 20-year-old car. A little trick I learned because on the 2005 Corvettes, the differential drain plug is right here, right above the fiberglass spring, and you need this type of tool. It's like a little hex or Allen key to fit up in there. Mine doesn't even really fit up in there, so I gotta shave it down. But a little trick you can do is, instead of pulling the fluid from there, what you could do is just stick your pump in, make sure nothing's gonna fall off in there, and just pump out all the fluid like this. Makes it so much, it's not easier, but it's better than having to look for a tool just to pull that plug out. And it makes less of a mess too, because once you pull that plug, oil fluid's just gonna get everywhere. It's gonna get all over the spring, and this way you just pump it in. Just pump it all out. You're never gonna really get all of it anyways. I mean, if you want to save more time, get the tool. But how often you're really going to be changing your diff fluid, unless you're on the track constantly autocrossing. But really, you're never really going to do this. You're going to do this like maybe every 50 to 100,000 miles. So I would just do this method. So this is the tranny, and the way to tell your fluid is bad is when it's coming out like that, black and watery. Not good. It should be thick and at least some type of color, yellow, red, whatever type of fluid you use. I know some fluids do change to black, like Redline. I used to run Redline in my C4, and that one used to turn black. But another way you can tell is if it's really watery. Luckily, none of the gears were grinding. As I was saying before I got rudely interrupted, somebody's car alarm went off because a ball hit it. Luckily none of the gears were grinding. They all buttery smooth. Shit's fine, even at high RPM. So definitely changing the fluid out. It's gonna be nice and good. Don't have to worry about it. Good thing I caught it. That's why you should change your fluid. Screw what the manufacturer says. Change your fluid, oil. Change your oil every like 10,000 miles or less. I do mine every 6 months. Works out fine for me. And then when it comes to the fluids for differential and transmission, do it every like 50 to 60,000 miles. Or if you're tracking it, do it after like 2 sessions or so. Because these fluids, they last a long time, but they don't last forever. Not like how the manufacturer says, always change your fluids regardless of what they say. If you think it needs to be changed, go ahead and change it. So, just finished. Got it low on the ground. And yeah, my shocks are definitely bad. As soon as I lowered it to the ground, I got a whole ton of space for my hand. So, yeah, I gotta get new shocks, unfortunately. $2,000. Other than that, it's a good car. Everything's nice and clean. Not much to complain about. I paid about $20,000, which is not too bad considering how much these cars have gone up lately. They're in the very high teens, like during COVID. Well, like during COVID, a lot of things were cheap. But one of these cars around these were like 18,000, 19,000. I spent 20,000. It's still a lot of car for the amount of money you pay. There just other little random things here and there with the headlights, little scratches, nothing too crazy. And then the shocks, that was my choice. I could have got regular shocks. I could still go regular too. I can get the simulators. I just put normal shocks on it and not have to worry about it. But what's the fun in that? I got magnetic suspension. I'm gonna get magnetic suspension. But yeah, still a good car. Let's start it up for y'all. No nothing. Pretty loud when you really get on it, but you got to like really get on it. Yeah, a little exhaust clip. Didn't mean to spit fluid at y'all. Well, not fluid, water. Yeah, good car. Till then, see ya.